I know you love Spanish. That's why you're here, right? But okay, welcome to my channel again. This is me. In today's video, I'm going to teach you a lot of words, a lot of phrases that you should know if you want to survive in my country. So, don't be scared. I'm going to teach you how to survive in any situations in any of my videos. But today especially I'm going to teach you how to survive because this question that I'm going to tell you, you will hear a lot if that's your first time in my country. Let's go see what I'm talking about. The first one is very important. You will hear the question all up after you get the taxi or the Uber because that's what they ask. Always. ¿Para dónde vamos? Or they will say, ¿para dónde va? If you don't know this thing, if you don't know how to answer that, they just, they just move on. They start to move on because it's another car behind, so they need to move on, right? So you need to understand that question. You have to understand that question. ¿Para dónde va? ¿Para dónde vamos? Right? It means where are we going? Give me the address. Where are we going? It's always to going to the hotel. Where are we going? So, ¿para dónde va? ¿Para dónde vamos? But you don't say anything. He's still. And when you will see a lot, that's your first time. Be careful. Okay, that's one. It's fire. And when I mean fire, because it's very important. Okay, they're gonna ask you, ¿Cómo me va a pagar? What did this mean? ¿Cómo me va a pagar? It means how you going to pay. You come to Colombia, right? You probably bring dollars or your credit card. So they're going to ask you this. ¿Cómo me va a pagar? You will say in cash, right? Or with credit card. But how you say that in Spanish? Because they're gonna ask you, ¿Cómo me va a pagar? Then you need to understand that. How are you gonna pay? If you have card, you say, con la tarjeta. Con tarjeta. It's very simple. How are you gonna pay? Con tarjeta. ¿Cómo me va a pagar? Yo le pago con tarjeta. Simple. But this is important. Okay, I have another one. Example, you will hear a lot. ¿Necesita ayuda con las maletas o qué? What does this mean? ¿Necesita ayuda con las maletas o qué? It means you need help. But that's not for free. You gotta pay me. If you say yes, sí, necesito ayuda, I will going to help you. If you say no, I will say okay. ¿Necesita ayuda con las maletas? Okay. It means you need help, but that's not for free. You will hear that on airport, terminals, everywhere. If you have your suitcase with you, if you need help, you will say yes. But depends. You gotta see. If the guy have the instructions like it's someone, you will say, oh, okay. It's still you gotta pay, but this is someone that is working for a company or something like that. But if it's just someone that you should say no. Depends how you come, But okay, after the trip you tired, right? You want to eat. You hungry. You starving. When you arrive to the restaurant, they're gonna ask you. You're gonna see the menu, or depends the restaurant. They're going to ask you, ¿Qué va a ordenar? Because they don't know if you're from the US, if you're from France, or you're from a different country. So they're gonna ask you, they supposed to speak Spanish, right? Some people can recognize from here, some people don't. So you gotta be ready. They're gonna ask you, ¿Qué va a ordenar? Or do you wanna see the menu? But in Spanish, ¿Quiere ver el menú? ¿O qué va a ordenar? So then it asks you wanna see the menu? Or what you going to order? So that's the important too. We're going. In Colombia, when you go to the downtown and you see something or you saw something that you like and you want to buy it, people is not like the US. Or I don't know the US. I don't know. But in Colombia, I know about Colombia. They will ask you, Example, they see you watching something too much, they will ask, ¿qué necesita? ¿Cómo le colaboro? Venga por aquí, venga. What this means? You need something? Okay, come here. Don't worry. They try to convince you to buy, to spend your money. It is what it is. That's Colombia. They will say, hey, venga papi por aquí, ¿qué necesita? Sí, bien pues, a la orden. What is this thing? Welcome. What do you need? I can help you. You need something specific. I will bring it for you. Just let me know. I'm ready. But that's how we say it in Spanish. Por aquí, papi, venga. Necesita, es que le gustó el gorrito. Ah, ok, venga. That's Colombia. So they will ask if you want something specific or what you're looking for. They will give it to you if they have in the store. If you like this video, and I'm gonna tell you again, you know what you gotta do. Thank you.